Excuse me, I'm looking at this milk carton and the date seems a bit off.
Oh, really? Let me take a look at that for you. Which one are you holding?
This one right here. The expiration date says it's good until tomorrow, but the carton feels warm.
That's definitely concerning. It should be cold. May I check the temperature in this section?
Please do. I don't want to buy something that's been sitting out too long.
I completely understand. This entire row feels warmer than it should. I think our refrigeration unit might be malfunctioning.
So all of these products could be compromised? That's a serious problem.
You're absolutely right. I'm going to call our manager immediately and get these products removed from the shelf.
What about the customers who already bought milk today? Shouldn't they be notified?
That's an excellent point. We keep records of all transactions. I'll make sure management contacts recent purchasers.
I appreciate your thoroughness. How long will it take to fix the refrigeration?
Our maintenance team usually responds within an hour. We'll have fresh, properly chilled products by this afternoon.
Good to know. Should I come back later then, or do you have milk in a different section?
Actually, we have a backup refrigerator in the back with overflow stock. Let me grab you a cold one right now.
That would be perfect. Thank you for taking this so seriously.
It's my job to ensure customer safety. I'll be right back with that milk for you.
I'll wait here, and thanks again for handling this properly.
Here you go, fresh from the back. Feel how cold this one is compared to those on the shelf.
Wow, huge difference. This is exactly what I need. You've earned a loyal customer today.
That's wonderful to hear. Please let us know if you notice any other issues in the store.
I've been standing in this line for 20 minutes. Is there any way to speed this up?
I sincerely apologize for the wait. We're short-staffed today because 2 cashiers called in sick.
That's not really my problem, though, is it? I have somewhere important to be.
I completely understand your frustration. I'm checking out customers as quickly as I can without making errors.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but this is ridiculous. Can you open another register?
I wish I could, but I'm the only trained cashier here right now. The manager is trying to call someone in.
So basically, I just have to wait and hope? I've got frozen items that are probably melting.
Actually, if your frozen items are thawing, we can replace them at no charge once we get through your order.
That's something, at least. But what about next time? How do I know this won't happen again?
Fair question. Management is working on hiring additional staff specifically to prevent situations like this.
They've been saying that for months, according to some people in line behind me.
I hear your concern. Would you like me to write down your complaint for the store director?
Yes, please. Someone needs to take this seriously before customers start shopping elsewhere.
Absolutely. I'll make sure your feedback reaches the right people. Now, let me scan your items quickly.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for being harsh. I know you're doing your best.
No apology necessary. Your feedback is valuable, and I appreciate you expressing it constructively.
Is there a customer service number I should call as well?
Yes, it's printed on your receipt. They take all complaints very seriously and follow up within 48 hours.
Perfect. I'll definitely be calling them. Thanks for your patience with me.
That's what I'm here for. Have a better rest of your day, and I hope we see you again.
Excuse me, I'm trying to find something exotic to cook for dinner tonight. Any recommendations?
Absolutely. What kind of flavors are you interested in? Spicy, savory, sweet, or something completely different?
I'm thinking something I've never tried before. Maybe an ingredient I can't even pronounce yet.
I love your adventurous spirit. Have you ever worked with star anise or lemongrass?
Lemongrass sounds familiar, but I've definitely never cooked with it. What does it taste like?
It has this bright, citrusy flavor with subtle ginger notes. It's commonly used in Thai and Vietnamese cuisine.
That sounds amazing. What could I make with it as a first-time user?
A simple lemongrass chicken soup would be perfect. You just need chicken, coconut milk, lemongrass, and lime.
Coconut milk in soup? I've only ever used it in desserts before.
That's what makes Southeast Asian cuisine so interesting. Savory coconut milk creates an incredible creamy base.
I'm sold. Where do I find lemongrass in the store?
Follow me to the international foods aisle. We keep fresh lemongrass in the refrigerated section there.
Is it expensive? I'm willing to invest in quality ingredients, but I'm also on a budget.
A bundle of lemongrass is only about $3, and you'll only need 2 stalks for your soup.
That's totally reasonable. What about the coconut milk? Is there a specific brand you recommend?
Go for the full-fat version in the can, not the carton. The canned version has much better flavor.
Got it. Any other secret tips for making this soup incredible?
Yes, bruise the lemongrass with the back of your knife before adding it. This releases the essential oils.
Bruise it? Like, hit it? That's such an interesting technique.
Exactly. Just whack it a few times until you smell that strong citrus aroma coming through.
You've made me so excited to try this. Thank you for sharing your knowledge.
My pleasure. Come back and tell me how it turns out. I love hearing about cooking adventures.
Hi, I'm trying to find healthier snack options for my kids. They're incredibly picky eaters.
I completely understand that challenge. How old are your children?
7 and 9. They basically only want chips and candy right now.
That's a very common phase. The key is finding healthy options that still feel like treats.
I've tried fruit and vegetables, but they reject anything that looks too healthy.
Have you considered dried fruit? It has that chewy, candy-like texture kids love.
Won't that have too much sugar, though? I'm trying to reduce their sugar intake.
Look for versions without added sugar. Natural fruit sugar is different from processed sugar.
I didn't know there was a difference. Can you explain that a bit more?
Fruit contains fiber, which slows down sugar absorption. Candy is just pure sugar hitting their bloodstream quickly.
That makes sense. What about those fruit leather strips I see everywhere?
Some are great, others are basically candy. Always read the ingredient list first.
What should I look for on the label?
If fruit is the first ingredient and there's no high fructose corn syrup, you're good.
This is incredibly helpful. What other snacks would work for picky kids?
Cheese sticks, whole grain crackers, yogurt tubes, and nut butter packets if there are no allergies.
My youngest is allergic to peanuts, but almond butter should work, right?
Absolutely. Just make sure it says it's processed in a peanut-free facility to be safe.
I never thought to check that detail. You might have just prevented a serious reaction.
That's exactly why I'm here. Have you tried involving your kids in the selection process?
No, I usually shop alone. Would that actually help?
Definitely. Kids are more likely to eat foods they helped choose. Let them pick within healthy boundaries.
That's brilliant advice. I'll bring them next time and let them select from the options you mentioned.
Perfect. Feel free to find me if you need guidance during that shopping trip. I notice your store's prices have increased significantly over the past few months. Can you explain why?
That's a fair question. We've experienced increased costs from our suppliers across almost every category.
But your competitors seem to have maintained more stable pricing. How do you explain that discrepancy?
Different stores have different supply chains and contracts. Some lock in prices longer than others.
So why isn't your store negotiating better deals with suppliers?
We actually are, but we also prioritize quality and ethical sourcing, which sometimes costs more.
I appreciate ethical sourcing, but I'm on a fixed income. I can't afford these premium prices.
I completely understand. Have you considered our store brand products? They're significantly cheaper.
Are they the same quality as the name brands? I don't want to sacrifice quality just to save money.
In many cases, our store brand is manufactured by the same companies that make the name brands.
Really? That seems hard to believe. Why would they do that?
It's extremely common in the industry. They use the same facilities and often the same recipes.
If that's true, why wouldn't everyone just buy the store brand?
Many people do, but some customers prefer the familiar brands they grew up with.
What about your weekly specials? Are those genuinely good deals or marketing tricks?
They're genuine loss leaders. We actually lose money on some items to bring customers into the store.
That seems like poor business strategy. How do you stay profitable?
Most customers buy additional items at regular price while they're here for the deals.
Clever. So if I only buy the sale items, I'm actually hurting your business.
Technically, yes, but we don't discourage it. Loyal customers are valuable even if they're budget conscious.
I appreciate your honesty. Most managers wouldn't admit these things.
Transparency builds trust. I'd rather have honest customers who understand our business model.
Fair enough. Can you tell me which day you mark down items that are approaching expiration?
Wednesday mornings around 9, we reduce prices by 30 to 50% on those items.
I'm trying to follow this recipe, but I can't find half the ingredients listed here.
Let me see what you're looking for. Oh, this is quite an advanced recipe.
Is it? My girlfriend sent it to me and said it would be easy.
Well, it's not too difficult, but it does use some specialty ingredients. Let's tackle them one at a time.
First item, tarragon. I've literally never heard of that word before in my life.
It's an herb with a licorice-like flavor. We have it in the produce section with other fresh herbs.
Licorice flavor in food? That sounds absolutely terrible to me.
It's subtle, I promise. Fresh tarragon is nothing like eating actual licorice candy.
If you say so. Next thing, shallots. Are those just small onions?
They're related to onions, but have a milder, sweeter flavor. They're right next to the garlic.
Got it. Now, here's where I'm really lost. Capers. What on earth are capers?
They're pickled flower buds with a salty, tangy taste. We keep them near the olives.
Pickled flower buds? People actually eat that? This recipe gets weirder by the minute.
I promise it'll all come together deliciously. What else is confusing you?
This ingredient is written in another language, I think. Does crème fraîche mean anything to you?
Yes, it's a French cultured cream, similar to sour cream, but richer. It's in the dairy section.
Can I just use regular sour cream instead? This is getting expensive.
You could, but the flavor and texture won't be quite the same. Creme fraiche doesn't curdle when heated.
I didn't know sour cream could curdle. This is way more complicated than I thought.
Don't stress. Cooking is about learning. Your girlfriend will appreciate the effort regardless of perfection.
That's reassuring. Should I write down where all these items are located?
Actually, I can walk you through the store and help you find everything. I have a few minutes.
You do that? That's incredibly kind of you. I was about to give up entirely.
Absolutely. It's rewarding to help someone discover new ingredients. Plus, you're clearly making an effort.
Thank you so much. Maybe cooking isn't as impossible as I thought.
It's definitely not. Start with this recipe, and soon you'll be improvising your own creations. I bought this chicken yesterday, and it smells absolutely rancid. This is completely unacceptable.
I'm very sorry to hear that. That's definitely not the quality we aim to provide. Do you have your receipt?
Of course I have my receipt. I'm not trying to scam you. I'm trying to get safe food.
I wasn't suggesting that at all. The receipt just helps me process your refund more quickly.
A refund isn't enough. I could have gotten seriously ill if I'd cooked this chicken.
You're absolutely right to be concerned. Food safety is our top priority. May I examine the product?
Be my guest. The smell will speak for itself. I had to keep it in a sealed bag in my car.
Oh my, this definitely has an off odor. This should never have been sold. I'm deeply sorry.
Sorry doesn't fix the problem. What if other customers bought contaminated chicken from that same batch?
That's an excellent point. I'm going to pull all chicken from that lot number immediately.
Good, but what about the people who already purchased it? Are you going to contact them?
We'll review sales records and reach out to anyone who bought this lot number in the past 48 hours.
48 hours? Food poisoning can develop in less time than that.
You're correct. I'll recommend we extend that to 72 hours and post warnings on our social media immediately.
Now we're getting somewhere. What are you going to do to make this right for me personally?
Full refund, of course, plus a $50 store credit for the inconvenience and potential risk.
That seems more appropriate, but I want assurance this won't happen again.
I completely understand. We value your business and your feedback helps us improve.
Actions matter more than words. Let's see if you follow through.
You have my word. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I keep hearing about probiotics everywhere. Are they actually important or just a marketing trend?
Great question. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that support gut health. The science behind them is solid.
Bacteria in my food sounds disgusting. Why would I want to eat that intentionally?
Your gut already contains trillions of bacteria. Probiotics just add more helpful varieties to that ecosystem.
I had no idea there were bacteria living inside me. That's actually kind of disturbing.
It's natural. These bacteria help digest food, produce vitamins, and even influence your mood.
Wait, gut bacteria can affect my mood? How is that even possible?
Your gut and brain communicate something called the gut-brain axis. It's fascinating research.
So if I eat probiotics, I might feel happier? That seems too good to be true.
It's not magic, but studies show gut health can influence mental well-being. It's one factor among many.
What foods contain these probiotics naturally? I'm assuming I need to buy expensive supplements.
Actually, yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha all contain natural probiotics.
I've tried kombucha before. It tasted like vinegar mixed with disappointment.
It's definitely an acquired taste. Yogurt might be an easier starting point for you.
What should I look for when buying yogurt? There are hundreds of options here.
Look for labels that say live and active cultures. Avoid ones loaded with sugar.
Why does the sugar matter if the probiotics are still there?
Excess sugar can actually feed harmful bacteria in your gut, counteracting the benefits.
This is more complicated than I thought. Is there a simple rule to follow?
Start with plain yogurt and add your own fruit. You control the sugar content that way.
Plain yogurt sounds incredibly boring. Is there any way to make it taste better?
Add berries, honey, nuts, or granola. You'll get probiotics plus fiber and nutrients.
That actually sounds manageable. How often should I eat probiotic foods?
Daily is ideal, but even a few times per week provides benefits. Consistency matters more than quantity. Excuse me, could you help me find something? I'm not sure which aisle it's in.
Of course. What are you looking for today?
It's a bit embarrassing. Do you have a private area where we could talk?
Certainly. Step over here by the pharmacy counter. What do you need help with?
I need medication for a yeast infection, but I don't know which product to choose.
That's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's a very common issue. Is this your first infection?
Yes, and I'm really uncomfortable. How quickly do these treatments work?
Most over-the-counter treatments work within 1 to 3 days, depending on the strength you choose. What's the difference between the 1-day and 3-day treatments?
The one-day treatment has a higher dose of medication. It works faster, but some people find it more irritating. I want relief as quickly as possible, but I don't want to make things worse.
Then I'd recommend the 3-day treatment. It's gentler and just as effective. Are there any side effects I should know about? Some people experience mild burning or irritation, but it's usually very tolerable.
How can I prevent this from happening again in the future?
Wear breathable cotton underwear, avoid tight clothing, and be careful with scented products in that area.
I use scented body wash everywhere. Could that be contributing to the problem?
Possibly. The vaginal area is sensitive and doesn't need soap. Just warm water is sufficient.
I've been doing everything wrong, apparently. What about diet? Does that matter?
Some research suggests reducing sugar and eating yogurt with probiotics might help prevent recurrence.
That's the second time today someone's mentioned probiotics. Maybe I should start eating them.
They certainly don't hurt. The good bacteria can help maintain a healthy balance.
Is there anything else I should buy while I'm here?
Some people find that probiotics specifically formulated for vaginal health are helpful.
Are those near the regular probiotics or in a different section?
They're here in the women's health section, right next to the yeast infection treatments.
Thank you for being so professional about this. I was dreading this conversation.
That's my job. Never hesitate to ask health questions. We're here to help without judgment.
I need to buy wine for a very important dinner party tonight. My boss will be there.
Okay, let's find you something impressive. What's on the menu?
We're serving lamb with rosemary and roasted vegetables. Does that matter for wine selection?
Absolutely. Lamb pairs beautifully with medium to full-bodied red wines. What's your budget?
I can spend up to $80. I want to make a good impression.
Perfect budget for excellent quality. Are you familiar with wine regions at all?
Not really. I know France makes wine, and so does California. That's about it.
No problem. For lamb, I'd suggest either a Bordeaux blend or a nice Rioja from Spain.
Which one would be more impressive to a wine connoisseur?
Honestly, both are respected. It's more about choosing a well-made bottle than showing off the region.
What if my boss is a wine expert and judges my choice? This is making me nervous.
Here's the thing. Anyone who's truly knowledgeable about wine appreciates thoughtful choices over expensive labels.
That's somewhat reassuring. What makes a choice thoughtful rather than just expensive?
Pairing it properly with the food, serving it at the right temperature, and choosing quality over flashy branding.
I hadn't even thought about serving temperature. What's the right temperature for red wine?
Slightly below room temperature, around 60 to 65 degrees. Not too warm, not chilled.
Should I open the bottle before guests arrive or right when they get there?
Open it 30 minutes to an hour before serving. This lets the wine breathe and develop its flavors.
Breathe. Wine needs air? I thought you just poured and drank it.
Exposure to oxygen helps release aromatic compounds. It's especially important for younger, tannic wines.
This is so much more complicated than I realized. What wine would you personally choose?
For your situation, this Chateauneuf du Pape. It's elegant, pairs perfectly with lamb, and shows you did your research.
How do you pronounce that? I don't want to embarrass myself when I present it.
Chateauneuf du Pape. Practice saying it a few times. Your confidence matters as much as the wine itself.
Thank you for being so patient with all my questions. You've made this much less stressful.
My pleasure. Wine should be enjoyed, not worried about. You're going to do great tonight.